What's up, y'all? It's DD Conway, and in this video, we'll be talking about some of the most notorious drug addicts in black films. This was a video recommended to me by Marlon Bellamy. Hopefully, I'm saying that right, and I'm finally getting around to doing it.
You can do it!
I'm giving you my list of my favorite crackheads, dope fiends, however you want to put it, and these are the ones that I love the most. The ones that embody chaos, humor, and tragedy to the point where they are burned into the culture. Let me know if you'll want a part 2, and as always, put your list in the comments below. Let's get it.
Smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living. It's Gucci. Lemons on the chain with the V-cuts. Lemons on the...
First on this list of addicts is a crackhead that gave some of the most ludicrous ass deals on this list. It all came down to the meats for this nigga. And I ain't talking about no Arby's. At number 5 is Dave the Crackhead from Don't Be a Menace.
You remember direction to Crenshaw, man?
Fool, you better get your crusty behind away from me.
Man, I'll suck your dick, man.
What you say to me?
I'll suck your dick, man.
Quite naughty.
Dave chewing a nigga up for directions is crazy. Bro was a pork sword connoisseur. His random moments of showing up reminds me that if you anywhere near crackhead, it doesn't matter if you having the best time of your life, you contemplating your life, or the worst time of your life. You make eye contact with that crackhead, you best believe you will possibly be asked some diabolical shit.
Got any spare change?
Sorry, bro, I'm all out, man.
Man, I got these cheeseburgers, man.
The fuck out my face!
Dave had to make this countdown for that cheeseburger line alone. I laugh every time I see that line, and when I first saw it, I knew immediately that I will never look at the menace to society crackhead the same. Me and my brother, man, we ran that Don't Be a Menace movie into the ground. Just that I got these cheeseburgers. But my brother was saying that 24/7, whether he was getting in trouble or not. He could be getting in trouble for something that didn't have anything to do with him saying that. He gonna bust out and say it. Dave was a bowl of hepatitis eating ass crackhead that had no layers to him. He's just an exaggeration of a real thing. An underrated crackhead that died how he lived.
I say he's a meat stretcher. He'll stretch your meat.
My number 4 spot on this list deserves a spot on this list because he's one of the most memorable crackhead characters of all time. He's also one of the most referenced in music. I used to look at him, he used to scare the hell out of me because bro did indeed look like some stir-fried shit. Number 4 is Pookie from New Jack City.
Oh, now I don't look like stir-fried shit.
We gonna tell the real nigga. Somebody smell like shit.
Pookie was a hard look at reality at the time. He makes number 4 because that man ate a concrete freeze cup, Brillo pad eating ass young nigga. He's a tragic situation that I don't feel like was entirely his fault, but I really want to save what I got to say for that for real villains. For me, I found Pookie's performance more dramatic than I found it funny. As in comparison to the rest of the people on this list, this is the perfect spot for him. I think it's wild that Pookie's downfall happened the way that it did. And it's sad as hell that our community still found comedic relief in this performance. I didn't laugh too much, but Pookie struggling to hit that pipe was a moment my family was tripping at when it happened. Crack was beating Pookie ass, and his worst moment became one of black culture's most unintentionally funny lines. When you hear this line in the black community, it's used for everything but talking about drugs.
Should this be calling me, man? Be calling me, man. I just gotta go to it.
Crack rock, crack rock, crack rock, crack rock.
Coming up next at number 3 is a movie that people think is sad, and rightfully so, but I don't think it's sad. I think it's fucking hilarious. The woman in this movie was a crackhead getting drugs from that nigga Lexington Steele, bro.
He's right. It's like I was talking about. Warrior women! Oh!
I'm Lexington Steele, and I approve your message.
If you don't know who that is, don't Google that shit. But the crackhead that I'm talking about is Wanda from the movie Holiday Heart. Now see, this is my number 3, but I deeply think that this was a better performance than Pookie. Like, we don't talk about it much, but if we talk about Oscar-esque performances, it's 2 on this list that deserve an Oscar, and I feel like this was one of them. Seeing a mother deal with her addiction and trying to hold it together was sad. But the more she went full on that shit, the more comical this movie became. I can't lie, between Wanda and Holiday, what's supposed to be a sad movie became a comedy. Not just to me, but to the black community as well.
I got the bite.
Cut that bitch off!
Man, Zozo Demon looking at nigga. Boy, you can't tell me Wanda didn't make this movie quotable as hell. She had so many funny ass moments that you can take your pick from the quotes that she said in this movie. Wanda makes this list as one of my favorites because as sad as this movie is supposed to be, because of her performance, she did that shit so well. We as a culture have taken that performance and totally made it a joke to the point where I feel like it doesn't get mentioned in the light that it should. Man, Wanda was standing her ass outside of graduation, tweaking.
A whipping is supposed to...
Didn't even go in because she was trying to hit that crack. She over there battling with herself, and we see it.
If blessings...
Bless her! Bless her!
...are really...
Now, how many times have some of y'all said that quote? That bless her.
Bless her! Bless her!
Put it in the comments below because I know a lot of y'all have. Because that's my example of us as a culture taking this movie and making it something to laugh at. Yes, it is traumatic, yes, but that's something we just good at. We good at taking our trauma and making it funny. Some of the people that's laughing watching this movie only laughing to keep from crying. Because plenty of people have dealt with somebody that has dealt with addiction or currently dealing with addiction. But it's one more scene that I want to talk about, bro. Bro, it took me years to realize Buddy in the back is a master trick. That man brought a briefcase to get capped up by a crackhead. No purpose flower skin ass nigga. Either they plucking bro hard as hell or Wanda sucking the skin off that motherfucker because a briefcase instead of a 40 ball is some duck ass behavior. Coming up at number 2 on this list is actually a 2 for 1. They might be 2 of the most iconic crackheads universally, meaning everyone in the world, regardless of race, might know these 2 more than they know anyone else on this list. Coming in at number 10 is Ezel and Felicia from the movie Friday. First things first, we're going to say rest in peace to AJ Johnson. You'll forever be missed.
Really miss my nigga.
Ezel was always legendary to me because he wasn't on screen long. He probably was a small piece of the movie Friday, but he was one of the characters in the movie that had one of the biggest impacts. He had a lasting impact that helped make Friday exactly what it is. You can't watch this movie without saying his quotes. When he comes on the screen, you probably know it word for word. See, to me, Ezel represented the more humorous side of drug addiction. Always broke, always asking for money, always up to no good, always scheming.
Leave that dope alone. He need to leave that dope alone.
Being on screen for such a short time, to me, Ezel made himself legendary because he's not in the movie long at all. Yet, in every scene that he's in, I know so many people that can quote him word for word. It's like he's not in there that long, but his lasting impact is big. I truly think that if you take him out of the movie, it's not as funny. And that's a testament to it. I think it's extremely fair to say that AJ Johnson made Ezel one of the most unforgettable characters ever. Then we have to get to talking about Felicia. What started as Ice Cube dismissing her became a cultural catchphrase that's still alive 30 years later.
Craig.
Bye, Felicia. Get the fuck out my face.
Junkie as hell. Felicia was a neighborhood fiend that's going to ask you for major shit that you need, knowing she finna go sell that hoe and you will never see it again. And she wouldn't have no shame either.
Craig, can I use y'all's microwave right quick?
I smell a little crack in you.
Again, I can say the same thing about Felicia. Angela Means played Felicia with realness. Felicia felt like the person that you trying to dodge anytime you even get a glimpse of them. And man, I used to watch Friday and you could tell that they filmed this on some hot ass days. But bruh, you can't tell me Felicia wasn't stanky, bruh. Like, they made her look dusty as hell. You can't tell me she ain't smell like, you can't tell me she wasn't sour as hell. And Ezel, but definitely Felicia. We are at number 1. I can tell you he's the most realistic crackhead on this entire list. He was a complete menace and someone that I had to question, like, damn, bruh, is what I'm watching real? because the performance alone is why he's number one. That's Samuel L. Jackson as Gator in Jungle Fever.
Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack. I'm a crackhead.
As much as I laughed at Gator, he felt so real that I couldn't help but to have sympathy for him. Samuel L. Jackson should have won an award for this, especially because he was fresh out of rehab. So shit, this probably wasn't really acting. Bro was really probably detoxing. He played the hell out of this role. Had that man Gator dancing folk to death about some crack. But when he said this...
And what happened to your father's color TV?
Mama, I smoked the TV.
Lord have mercy.
Bro, that shit was hilarious. And funny at the same time. That man smoked the TV. My boy ain't even hesitate. He told her he smoked that hoe. That's funny, yes. But the biggest moment that we all know of is when Gator did this dance.
I made this one up just for you.
I paid a lot of money for these, honey. Take them. Take it. Sell it. Sell it. Don't just sell it for me. For God's
It's a sad reality, and what happened to Gator is messed up. But bro, that crackhead dance was hilarious in my household. We stood up doing this dance like it was a new trend. If you go back and you even watch this movie, watch his daddy face, because this the part that really make me laugh. His daddy didn't want him back at the house, right? As we know. However, he was letting Gator live for a while. It wasn't. Go back and watch this movie and look at his daddy face. When bro did that dance, he's like, yeah, I'm finna pack this nigga up. Now that we have the film portion out of the way, let's turn the table and look at my favorite TV show drug addicts. Drop that intro.
The Southern playlist, the Cadillac funky music. Ooh. Now players, if you choose it, you better make sure you don't abuse it. Cause we gonna get you high. The Southern playlist, the Cadillac funky music.
Now, I only did 3 for this TV list because these are the only 3 that I can think of that I like the most. In the comments below, tell me who I missed. My number 3 comes from a black sitcom in the mid-2000s. This was a plot twist that I did not expect to see at all in a TV show at the time. Number 3 is Janine from the Tyler Perry's House of Payne.
Not at the moment, no.
Come on, CJ. I'm not hooked. All right, baby, I can stop anytime I want to.
I said, bitch, my hand, your face, or my gun, your mouth.
Man, this was different for black sitcoms at the time. This was the mid-2000s. Back then, I don't remember too many shows addressing addiction with a twist like this the way they did. When we think of Tyler Perry, we normally expect the BS to come with any type of project that he's doing. There's going to be something in there noteworthy, something to get people talking about if it's trash or if it's good. But I can say early 2000s Tyler Perry, bro, with the House of Payne, it was an unexpected twist finding out Janine was a crackhead. From burning down the house to getting everything she lost back. Janine's storyline kept me interested in the show, and I can remember tuning in, waiting and watching for it to come on. That storyline alone is part of what made the early seasons of House of Payne great. My number 2 on this list is one that I hardly ever laughed at, but he's one of my favorite ones because of his outcome. Number 2 is Bubbles from The Wire. Bubbles was probably the only addict on here that I actually rooted for. Bubbles was the most interesting addict on here because he was always scheming up a plan to make his own money. It wasn't the typical ask for any type of money. $2 here, $2.30 there. Nah. Bubbles, he gonna take a basket, fill it with goods that he know people gonna actually buy, and go sell it. Bubbles seemed to never lose his sanity even while being an addict. He makes number 2 because he's the only one on this list that seemed to have a happy ending. Many around him died, but he managed to get clean and beat the addiction. Now we here to the grand finale. This the number 1 of all of them, film and TV put together. He was more than just your average crackhead. Bro was a crackhead with a cape. Real super nigga type shit. That man lifted a bus for a quarter. And number 1 is Tyrone Biggums from The Chappelle Show. You throw an 8-ball in a room with everybody on this list locked in one room together, I guarantee you Tyrone dust their ass coming out on top. He walked on lava and won Fear Factor by eating penis.
You know, Joe Rogan, this is not the first time I've tasted penis. I've had several in my line of work who taste penises all the time. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Tyrone is an indestructible, exaggerated crackhead. Dude was hilarious. I know when this first dropped, everybody I knew was acting like Tyrone at some point. If you saw the episodes, dog, my brother used to go through, do the little Harlem Shake and act like he was on Red Bulls all the time. It's the one thing that he could do that'll make my mama laugh and keep him from getting his ass whooped. It's not a crackhead alive or dead that's beating Tyrone in shit.
But now cocaine comes in a delicious shape. Red balls. It gives me wings.
Smoking grits and selling chickens.